Take them. We get to keep Randall, though.
In the fourth episode of Season 3, Boyd makes a significant sacrifice alongside Randall to further the monster's goal of psychologically torturing and breaking him. After the show begins with the paramedics arriving at night, following the conclusion of Season 3, Episode 3, and Tabitha's return to the town in an ambulance. The two paramedics are brutally killed as Tabitha, Henry, and Acosta, the police officer, attempt to reach safety. As expected, the monsters emerge to deceive and attack the newcomers. This situation left Randall and Boyd in an awkward situation as they were seated in the nearby bus. Even though From's dark monsters are closing in on them, Jim, Boyd, and Randall rush out to help Tabitha and Henry escape as soon as they spot the ambulance. Randall spots the cicadas once more and pauses in the road as he tries to dash back to the bus. Boyd discovers the nurse has the keys when trying to start the ambulance to move the group away. She offers a compromise. She will return Randall's keys in exchange. Boyd reluctantly agrees, which not only causes great remorse, but also sets up a major confrontation considering Randall might not be dead. Boyd sacrificed Randall to save Tabitha and Henry from Season 3, Episode 4. Boyd encounters an ethical dilemma akin to the renowned trolley problem when he chooses to pilfer the keys and hand Randall over to the monsters. Harold Perrineau's character makes a difficult decision, based on the concept that he is willing to sacrifice the life of one individual in order to save a larger group of people. Should Boyd have left the keys behind, the evening might have finished with Tabitha, Jim, Henry, Randall, and Boyd dead. Alternatively, he might run the danger of letting Randall die in order to maximize the chances of survival for the others. Fairly speaking, Boyd had little time to consider this choice. There was a pressing need to get those in the ambulance in a colony house, and Randall, surrounded by monsters, appeared to be in an unsalvageable situation. Boyd's reluctance made it clear that leaving Randall for the ambulance keys wasn't a simple decision, and he realized instantly that he would have to face the guilt of leaving Randall. Boyd also probably reasoned that the group was better off saving Tabitha, Henry, and Jim than Randall. Henry resides in town with his son Victor, while Tabitha and Jim have two children in need of parental guidance. Randall has hidden himself on the bus, hasn't been a team player since his trauma with the music box monster in the closing of From Season 2, and doesn't really get along with the other residents of From's town. Although Randall's life isn't as valuable as the others, this helps to explain Boyd's thought process should he have to make that decision. Boyd's guilt over giving up, Randall drives him to snap out against the new police officer. Boyd soon shows his guilt for leaving Randall onto Acosta, the new police officer who left the ambulance following the deaths of the paramedics. Once he enters Colony House, the creatures were chasing Acosta toward Colony House, and as she tried to shoot several monsters all around her, she inadvertently fired a shot inside the mansion. Acosta accidentally killed Nikki inside the mansion. The occupants of the house were obviously unhappy, and Boyd's decision to go in and chastise her only served to exacerbate the situation. By venting his wrath on Acosta, the monsters, who had killed Tianxin and let Boyd survive in From Season 3, Episode 1, are beginning to obtain what they intended. The monsters sought to break Boyd, rattle him, and prevent him from serving as the glue that holds society together. Boyd's outburst suggests that he is becoming aware of how the monsters' actions are impacting him. Arguably worse for his stability and well-being, they pushed Randall to decide to let the monsters kill him. This time, the monsters did not even kill Randall in front of him while he was helpless. After Season 3, Episode 4, is Randall still alive? Boyd had already come to grips with Randall not surviving since he had agreed to let the monsters take him in exchange for the keys. At the conclusion of Season 3, Episode 4, the monster pins Randall to the front of the ambulance. At that moment, Randall is still alive, but his face has been torn apart, and he is severely hurt and bleeding. Therefore, it appears that From's monsters intentionally left Randall injured and in a critical condition, not to kill him, but to punish Boyd for his decision to forsake him.